YouTubers, it's AJ, your accessories junkie. So I got a request to do a review on the Speedy 30 Classic versus Speedy 30 Bandoulier, and also the difference between the 30 and the 35. So I've kind of got all my bags here. This is my Speedy collection that I have acquired over the years. And I have one that's not in this mix, and that's because my mom has hijacked it from me, and that's my red Epi. So I apologize that's not in the review for today. Alright, so first I'm going to start off with Classic Speedy 30. So I've had these two. This is the Damier Azur, this is the Damier Bean. These are both size 30. They do have a 25, too small for me. They also have a 40 and 45, too big for me. So I've had both of these since 2006, 2007. As you can see with the Azur, it's very much like the Damier. It actually will patina over time, so it's that nice Michelle leather. And I love the fact that you can like really stuff these bags. This 30 looks small, but you can put a lot, I mean a lot in these bags. However, the downfall of the canvas is that if you carry these bags and it just happens to rain, or you know it's raining and you're carrying it and it gets wet, it spots. Not so user friendly. So that's a downfall. For that very reason, that's why a lot of people, including myself, will carry the Damier Bean. The leather's already pre-treated, and you don't have to worry about it spotting, and it goes with everything. And these two go with everything too, but again, you have to worry about the patina, and it's not an even patina, by the way. It goes based on where you're carrying it most. So do you have it here? Are you doing it this way? And so of course it will start to turn. A lot of people like the look when they first get the bags, and then there are others that love that vintage. The longer you've had it, the darker the leather gets. I like the more vintage look. I'm not a fan of it when I first get it. I probably will carry it until it gets to the color that I want. But this Azur, I tend to not carry it except for in spring and summer. Just because it's such a light color bag, and I'm always afraid that if I wear like dark jeans or something along those lines, it's going to actually fade it, and that makes me a little leery. So that's probably why I don't carry it as much. But these I will carry all year round. Monogram, of course, is the staple piece, so it goes with whatever. And so now I kind of want to talk to you about the difference between the 30 Classic and the Bandoulier. So as you can see on the Classic one, you have your flap, which the lock goes on, and on the other side it just says Louis Vuitton Paris, and mine is made in France. Of course, it has one zipper. It opens up, and you have your standard pocket, of course the D-ring, and the nice red interior. Now on the Azur, the interior of course is that nice pretty honey color, still a canvas lining. But on the Bandoulier, the difference is you have two zippers, and of course the lock is different. So you kind of have this like leather pull on the 30 Classic, and on the Bandoulier you have a different, I don't know if you guys can really see this, but you have a different, so LV is basically there on your pull, and so you literally can just open it both ways, or you can knock it to one side. I like having it in the center because that just is a lot neater. It still has the red microfiber liner on the inside, still standard one pocket. This is very iconic, but the plus to the Bandoulier is that you're getting 3 looks in one. And so you can do it the classic iconic way of carrying the bag, and then you can also put the straps to it. Now there's 2 straps, if you will. So if you can kind of see here in the center, these 2 unhook and then will link together for 1 strap. So I'll show you in a second the difference. So I'm just gonna add this here, which is the nice cool thing. So you're kind of, like I said, getting 3 bags in one. So it's classic iconic if I'm out shopping about and I need to have my hands free, then I can just rock it crossbody and I have my hands to do what I need to do, versus having to hold your bag and you're trying to like reach for stuff. It just can get in the way sometimes. So I love the fact that you can rock it crossbody. Now, just to kind of show you the difference, this is the 35. So as you can see, it's a little bit taller, and of course about 5 centimeters longer. That's probably the best way to be able to see that. I like this one because I can literally put everything in here. For those of you that like to carry your standard iPad, it will fit in here with no problems. And it will fit in a 30, but it's going to kind of create an odd shape, which isn't what you might necessarily want. Here is the strap with just 2 connected. And so it gives you the ability to have just a standard purse. So you can do it like that. Of course, with all your stuff in it. The 35, of course, can hold a little bit more. Again, it's taller, but it's huge sometimes. 30 just kind of really works for me. I bought this one first. The Bandoulier came out, I want to say, at the end of 2010, first of 2011. And when it released, it only released in the monogram. No other print existed for the Bandoulier, which wasn't so cool. And so I got this one and thought, oh, I'll go with the 35 because at the time I had an iPad 2 and I wanted to be able to carry it. Well, not so much do I really carry this bag, so I probably will eventually sell it if my mom doesn't hijack it as well. I don't really, again, carry the strap for this one. I just really like either the iconic look and just kind of having the strap go all the way around it, or a crossbody. I do use my crossbody strap more or less. However, if you have a mini, it can fit in your 30 with no problems. And it's just, they're really nice bags. They're really iconic. Again, they're not going anywhere. Just to kind of show you how the price spikes. When I got these back in 06, 07, I paid like $500 with tax. And of course, the Bandoulier is already $350 to $400 more than the classic bag. So right now, I believe these are going for $1,200 and something, and maybe $13 something, $14 for the 35 Bandoulier. And the iconic Speedy 30 right now, there was a price increase, and I believe the price now is right around $800 before tax. Doesn't include, and rumor has it that there's another increase that's coming for Louis Vuitton in June. I don't know how true that is, but if there's something you have your eyes on, you may want to go ahead and get a Louis Vuitton now before June hits, or at least wait till after June and think about it, but just know the price is going to go up a little bit from now possibly until after June. So just kind of keep those things in mind. Again, really classic, iconic bag. I love my Speedies. The 35, again, is a little too big for me, but I know people that have the 40, the 45, and it looks like they're carrying luggage, but it works for them. So find the bag that works for you. Go in the store, try it on. There's some really great sites to be able to get pre-loved Speedies, but be very careful, because just as with any site, while they try to very, I guess, observe and make sure that everyone's honest and upfront, we all know that there are people who will try to get over. So if you're not really knowledgeable at Louis Vuitton, ask someone or go into the store, ask questions. And just because someone gives you a serial number or a date code, which is the proper term for Louis Vuitton, it doesn't mean that it's an authentic bag. There are some really good replicas out there, so just be very careful. Some websites that I know are pretty good are Poshmark, Mallory's, of course eBay, but again, just be very careful if you're not used to buying pre-loved items and you don't really know what to look for. I hope that was helpful, and until next time, talk with you later. Bye.